let's make music.
Yeah.
One day, Alligator was playing his bongos for Dragon.
Your music sure is fun to listen to.
Hey, thanks, little blue dude.
And making music looks like even more fun.
Hey, we should, try to make music together sometime.
Ooh, we could get Beaver and Mail Mouse and Ostrich and all play music together. We could start our own band.
Beaver, Mail Mouse, and Ostrich thought being in a band sounded like great fun. Except...
None of us has an instrument. No.
Instrument?
asked Ostrich. Mail Mouse explained that instruments are the things folks use to make music.
Guitar? Trumpet? Clarinet? Bass fiddle? Xylophone? Drums? There are lots and lots of different kinds of instruments.
Dragon had to agree. He and his friends didn't have any of those things.
But there must be things we already have we can use to make music with.
Dragon realized that most music was made by either blowing into something, plink-plinking something, or hitting something. Blowing into something seemed like a fun way to make music.
There's all sorts of things to blow into around here. I'll be making music in no time.
So, Dragon tried blowing into the book. But that didn't sound like music. Not even close. Blowing into a banana didn't make any sound at all.
Ooh.
And blowing into a pillow just made feathers fly out the other end.
If I can't find something that makes music by blowing into it, I can always play my nose.
Tooting's a hoot. Dragon was looking for things he and his friends could make music with. First, he tried blowing into things. Then he discovered...
Ooh, that was a fun sound.
blowing over the top of a bottle made a very musical sound.
I think I've just found our first instrument.
Dragon showed Ostrich how he could make sounds from a bottle.
I wonder if I can make a sound with a bottle.
Ostrich not only discovered she could make sounds with a bottle, too.
You can make all kinds of sounds.
I made music! I made music!
Dragon was very happy. He and his friends wanted to be in a band and make music together.
So why don't you be our bottle player?
I am Ostrich, the bottle player.
Dragon had learned blowing into a bottle made a nice sound because the bottle had a hole in it.
There must be something else with a hole in it that I can make music with.
He tried blowing into a noodle strainer, which had lots of holes in it. But a noodle strainer doesn't make a very good instrument. He tried blowing into a cookie tin, which had a very large hole. But that didn't work very well either. Then he spotted it, an empty paper towel tube. It had a nice round hole at each end.
Ooh. Ooh, I found it. I found my instrument.
They weren't playing the same music, but still, they were making music together. Thinking of plinking. Ostrich had learned to make music by blowing into bottles. And Dragon was playing a paper tube just like a trumpet. Dragon still needed to find 2 more instruments, so he and his pals could all make music together.
Nothing here worth blowing into. No. Not all instruments need to be blown into. Some you plink plink, and some you just hit, either with your hands or special sticks.
Beaver was impressed. He had no idea Dragon knew so much about making music.
I kinda like the idea of plink plinking. Seems less, tiring.
So Dragon and Beaver went looking for a piece of string Beaver could plink plink.
Here's one. Oh.
Dragon found a string all right, but it was all tangled up with a broom and a wash tub.
Like the sound of that. Nice and deep. And slow, yeah.
Beaver had his instrument.
Now we just need to find Mail Mouse something to play. Ooh. That's it. Mail Mouse can play these sticks.
Dragon was very happy. He wanted to make music with his friends.
And who knew music was hiding inside all these things, just waiting to come out?
A hand for the band. Dragon had discovered you can make music with all sorts of everyday things. And now, he and his friends were making music together.
Hey.
Dragon was playing his paper tube trumpet. Ostrich was tootling her bottle flute. Mail Mouse was playing her stick xylophone. And Beaver was plinking his washtub bass. They were all very happy to be making music together.
Hey, little blue dude. Looks like we're a band now.
Isn't this great? All of us making music together?
Might be even more fun if we, all tried to play the same music together.
Alligator had a point. While it was great that Dragon and his pals were all happily playing their instruments,
We should try, playing a song. You know, the same song.
But how will we know which song to play?
that was a very good question.
We're gonna play our song. Here we go. Oh, I'll start the beat. Then, Beaver, you come in.
Okay.
Then Mail Mouse joins in.
Oh,
Sweet. And then ostrich. And finally, dragon.
Ooh, that's it. That's our song.
So Dragon and his pals played their song. It was a very nice song, but to them, it was the best song they'd ever heard. And they played it over and over. They discovered the music in everyday things. And in themselves. The Travel Bug. One day, Dragon saw Mail Mouse looking at a travel magazine.
Ooh, what's that?
it's a magazine for tourists.
What's a tourist?
Mail Mouse explained that a tourist is someone who travels to other places for fun.
Ooh, nice. Oh,
They see things they've never seen before and do things they've never done before.
Tourists like to explore the world and discover things that are the biggest, or the best, or the one and only.
I want to be a tourist too.
That's wonderful. Where are you going to visit?
Dragon didn't want to travel very far.
I want to be a tourist now.
So, Dragon decided to be a tourist in his very own neighborhood.
I'm sure we have lots of biggest, best, and one and onlys to see right here.
So Dragon put on a nice floppy hat to protect him from the sun, filled his fanny pack with snacks for when he got hungry, and hung his camera around his neck, ready to take lots and lots of pictures of the wonderful things he was going to see.
Now I look just like the tourists in the magazine.
Dragon pretended he was seeing his yard for the very first time. He admired the trees,
Ooh.
the flowers,
Oh.
cat, Then he pretended he'd never seen Mail Mouse before.
I just noticed you have a very big mailbag.
Yeah, it's very heavy, too.
Big and heavy.
And then Dragon realized this was exactly the kind of thing a tourist would find very exciting.
You must have the biggest and heaviest mailbag in the entire world.
Mail Mouse had to agree. Some days it sure felt like that. Dragon was very happy. He'd only just started out as a tourist, and already he'd seen something that was the biggest and the heaviest.
No wonder folks travel.
The one and only. Dragon had decided to be a tourist in his own neighborhood and discover all the exciting things there were to see. Already, he'd seen the biggest and heaviest mailbag in the world. Next, he explored Beaver's yard.
Yeah. Ooh, going on a trip somewhere, I see. Be sure to send me a postcard. Yeah, I love getting mail. Oh, yeah. I'm being a tourist without going anywhere. I'm visiting right here.
Beaver was a little confused.
Here? Not much to see here, no. What about all your inventions? They're very interesting. What's this one do? Oh, okay.
Beaver explained that he was working on a new tuck-me-in machine.
Ooh. You know, sometimes when you want to take a little nap, be nice to have a tuck-in. Make you more comfy, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm.
Dragon was very excited. He was about to see the world's first tuck-me-in machine at work.
Machine's supposed to come up, tuck me in.
But instead of tucking Beaver in,
Keeps rolling me over. Kinda hard to nap when you keep getting rolled over. Easy guy.
So why don't you just say it's your new roll-me-over machine?
Beaver hadn't thought of that.
Okay, then. This is my new roll-me-over machine. Oh, yeah.
And now that Beaver didn't have to worry about fixing his tuck-me-in machine, he tucked himself in. Dragon was very glad he had come to visit Beaver's place on his tour, because he was very sure he had just seen the world's only, and most probably best, roll-me-over machine. A test of the best. While being a tourist in his very own neighborhood, Dragon was seeing things that were the world's biggest, heaviest, best, and even the one and only. Next, Dragon decided to explore Alligator's yard.
This is a very interesting place.
Alligator's place was indeed very interesting. Dragon had never noticed just how many things Alligator had. Or that the fish in Alligator's pond was particularly yellow. But where was Alligator?
Hello, alligator.
Hey, little blue dude.
Dragon could hear Alligator, but he couldn't see him.
Where are you, alligator?
I'm right here. Where are you?
Well, I'm right here. Alligator.
Dragon went looking for Alligator, and Alligator
Hey, Dragon!
went looking for Dragon.
Alligator.
Dragon! Where are you, dude?
I'm here now.
Where's here? You mean like there? What about over here? Oh, maybe you're,
I might actually be where you are now, except I'm here and you're there.
oh, well, I'm not sure if, Oh, there you are.
They thought it was very funny that they'd had so much trouble finding each other.
It was almost like we were playing hide and seek, dude.
And then Dragon realized.
This is an amazing place to play hide and seek. Probably the best place to play hide and seek in the entire world.
Really? The best? In the entire world? Whoa. Are you sure?
Dragon was very sure, because after all, he was a tourist, and tourists liked to visit things that were the best.
Ooh.
Best of all. Dragon realized he didn't have to travel very far to make all kinds of discoveries. He was seeing many things he'd seen before, but looking at them differently. And that made them seem brand new. Dragon was very glad he'd decided to visit Ostrich's store on his tour.
Ooh, canned beans and pickles. You've seen my store before. That's right, but never as a tourist. I never realized your store was filled with so many fun, tasty, and useful things.
Oh, well, I suppose it is.
Then
Hi, Ostrich. Hey, little blue tourist dude.
Alligator had come into the store to buy a cherry.
Just one cherry?
Well, that's all I felt like. So, how much?
Ostrich said she couldn't ask Alligator to pay for just one cherry.
And take another one, in case you feel like a second cherry later.
Hey, thanks.
That was very nice of you, Ostrich. In fact, I bet you're the nicest store owner in the whole world. And this is the nicest store.
Oh, well, you know, I do what I can, you know. I wasn't really thinking on, well, maybe you're right. Yeah, I'm pretty, it's a good store.
Dragon was very happy.
Today, I learned Mail Mouse has the biggest, heaviest mailbag. Alligators is the best place to play hide and seek. Beaver has the one and only roll-me-over machine.
Who wants pie?
And Ostrich is the nicest store owner with the nicest store.
Yes, he'd learned lots of things about where he lived.
But most of all, the best, the nicest, the one and onlyest part of my neighborhood are my friends.
Upright at night. One day, Dragon was waiting for his mail when he noticed that Mail Mouse looked very sleepy.
Hello, Mail Mouse.
Hello, Dra. No, excuse me.
Mail Mouse explained that she'd stayed up late the night before, long past her bedtime, to see a comet.
What's a comet?
Well, a comet is something that appears up in the sky with the moon and the stars, but only for a few nights. You can tell it's a comet because it has a long tail.
Will it be in the sky again tonight?
Yes, but you'll have to stay up past your bedtime to see it.
Dragon was very sure he could stay up to see something as exciting as a comet. That night, Dragon was all ready to go. Mail Mouse had lent him her telescope, which would help him see the comet up close, once it appeared in the night sky.
I just have to wait a few more minutes.
Dragon was feeling very sleepy. It was almost his bedtime. But he was sure he could stay awake past it. After all, he'd never seen a comet before.
But maybe I'll sit down so I won't get too tired.
But just sitting there on his warm, comfy bed made him feel sleepier.
Ooh, I know. I'll count the hearts on my blanket while I wait. That will keep me awake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Dragon forgot that counting things is what a lot of folks do when they want to fall asleep. Make it awake. Mail Mouse told Dragon about a comet. He was very excited and tried to stay up past his bedtime to see it. But that was trickier than he thought. The next night, Dragon knew he'd have to be a bit more clever.
Oh, I'm going to hide my bed. That way, I'll have nothing to fall asleep on.
That took care of that problem. Then he borrowed alarm clocks from all his friends.
I'll set the first one for my usual bedtime. Then this next one for 1 minute after that. Then this one for a minute after that.
And so on.
Now I'll hide them all over the house.
He hid 2 in the living room. He hid another in the kitchen. 1 in the bathroom.
No.
And 1 more in his bedroom.
Now I'm all set.
Dragon knew when his bedtime arrived, he'd be so busy finding all the ringing alarm clocks, he wouldn't have time to get sleepy and miss the comet. Later, at his bedtime,
Ooh, there's my first alarm clock. But where did I hide it? Oh dear. And where did I hide that one?
hiding the alarm clocks did keep Dragon up past his bedtime, but he got so tuckered out running around finding all the clocks. Snores outdoors. Dragon was learning it's tricky to stay up past your bedtime, even if it is to see a comet. Twice he tried to stay awake,
3. Now I'll
and
hide them
twice
all over the house.
he'd fallen asleep and missed it. He decided this time he'd try to stay awake outside, where there weren't soft things like beds and sofas to fall asleep on. It was just a little past his bedtime, and Dragon hadn't been in his yard this late at night before.
Wow! I've never seen that many stars in the sky before.
There were so many stars. Dragon just had to try to count them.
1, 2, 3, 4. Whoops. Counting the hearts on my blanket was how I made myself fall asleep the first time I tried to stay up late.
He'd find something else to do until the comet appeared. Then, he heard something.
A cricket. I wonder where it is.
Dragon decided to look for the cricket, to keep himself awake until the comet arrived.
Oh, wait. Running around trying to find all the ringing alarm clocks was how I made myself fall asleep last night.
He decided he'd just sit on the blanket and wait. He wouldn't count things or run around looking for things. He'd just sit and wait. And wake up the next morning on his blanket in his yard. Bedtimes would be much easier to stay awake past if staying awake past them didn't make you so sleepy. bedtime schmedtime. Dragon was trying very hard to stay up past his bedtime to see the comet Mail Mouse had told him about. But no matter what he did, he just got too sleepy. He always got sleepy when he stayed up past his bedtime, because it was his bedtime. Then he came up with a clever idea.
Oh. Nighty-night, cat. Sweet dreams.
In the middle of the afternoon, just after his lunch, Dragon decided to make that his bedtime. So he brushed his teeth, had a good stretch, and went to bed. Because Dragon knew no matter how hard he tried, he wouldn't be able to stay awake past his bedtime. And since this was his new bedtime, then, that night, right around his usual bedtime, he woke up rested and all ready to go see the comet, because he'd had a good long snooze.
Good morning, cat. I'll see the comet for sure now. There's the moon, and some planets, and so many stars. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
And there it was, the comet, with its long, beautiful tail.
I see it. I see it. Oh, look at the long tail. I've never seen anything like that before. Oh, wow. I saw the comet. I saw the comet. I saw the comet. Now I can go to bed. And in the morning, I'll tell Mail Mouse I finally saw the comet.
Dragon was very happy he'd tricked himself into staying up past his bedtime to see the comet. Except now he just had one small problem. It was his real bedtime, but he wasn't at all sleepy.
1, 2,
Luckily,
3.
he knew lots of ways to make himself fall asleep. Heyday. One cool, crisp, late September day, Dragon was out in his yard.
Oh, the leaves are all turning red and yellow now.
Hello, Dragon!
When Ostrich hurried up with a basket of tomatoes.
They're for you. I grew them myself.
Thank you, Ostrich.
Dragon loved tomatoes.
Hello.
Then, Mail Mouse arrived with a jar of yam soup.
It's for you, Dragon. I made it myself from the yams in my garden.
Ooh. Thank you, Mail Mouse.
Dragon was about to find out what a tomato dunked in yam soup tasted like.
Hey, hey, little blue dude. Thought you might like to have one of my yummy apple pies. You know, like apples are ripe right now.
Dragon was about to find out what a tomato dunked in yam soup and then plopped on top of an apple pie tasted like when Beaver strolled past.
Apple pie, yam soup, tomatoes. Looks like you're having a fall fair, yeah? What's a fall fair? Well, after farmers have been working hard all summer growing food like yams and apples and tomatoes and such, they have a big kind of outdoor party, yeah? They have scarecrow making contests, hay rides, apple biting games.
Great.
Sometimes they even have a fun house. Oh, yeah. I'm going to have my own fall fair right here.
Right.
Well, good time for it. Summer's over. Today is the first day of fall, you know. Oh, yeah. But how will I have my own fall fair if I've never even been to a fall fair? Well, first thing you need is a bunch of hay. It's not every day you need hay. Bye.
Maybe we should all, like, come back later.
A horse, of course. Summer was over, and Dragon had decided to put on his own fall fair after hearing about them from Beaver. Dragon drove out to the country and returned with some bales of hay, corn stalks, and sunflowers. And decorated his yard.
Now it really looks like summer is over and fall is here.
Beaver had told Dragon a good fall fair had hay rides, scarecrow making contests, games like apple biting contests, and sometimes even a fun house. Dragon didn't really know what any of those things were, but since all good fall fairs had them, he was going to have them too. After working all morning to get everything set up, Dragon invited over his friends.
Hello.
Howdy-ho, little blue dude.
Welcome to my fall fair. First, let's go on a hay ride.
Hey, that sounds good.
Ooh, I'll go first.
Dragon had never been on a hayride before and was very happy to try. But this hayride didn't seem very exciting.
Well, here, let me try, little blue dude.
There.
Okay. Go.
Alligator tried riding the hay too,
Come on. Away.
but he didn't find it much fun either.
Hi-ho.
Yodelay-hoo. Oh, come on now, hey. I said hey.
And even though she tried very hard, Ostrich couldn't get the hay to take her anywhere. Then Beaver arrived.
Well, I suppose that's one way to try to ride hay. But usually, a hay ride's when you pile a bunch of hay on a cart and you sit on that and a horse pulls you around.
That explained everything.
Problem, though, Beaver, is like we don't have a cart or a horse.
But they did have a dragon who had a wagon, so the hayride worked out just fine. Bobbing for pumpkins. Dragon was putting on a fall fair, although he'd only heard about them from Beaver. His fall fair was turning out to be a lot of fun, even if it was a bit unusual.
I didn't really know what a hayride was, but I'm sure I got the scary crow contest part right. We all have to build our own scary crow.
Great.
I already made one to give you the idea. Boo! Yeah, that's a scary crow, all right, but the contest is to make a scarecrow. They put them in farmers' fields to keep the birds away. Kinda look like this.
As much fun as it might be to make a scarecrow.
You know, like making a scary crow looks like way more fun.
Oh, I agree. Let's all make scary crows.
So the scary crow making contest went very well.
That's heavy.
Looking good.
After the scary crows were made and the prizes had been handed out, it was time to play a game.
Because Dragon didn't have any apples left, he decided they would play the apple biting contest with a pumpkin.
Never seen the apple biting game played with a pumpkin before. No.
And after watching Male Mouse, Ostrich, and Alligator tried to bite a pumpkin, Dragon could see why.
Push.
So Dragon and his pals had a pumpkin rolling contest instead.
Come on, Mel. You can do it. You can do it.
Pick it up.
You got it now.
A better than fair fair. Dragon's first ever fall fair wasn't quite like any other fall fair, but he and his friends were having a wonderful time.
Now it's time to visit my fun house. You mean a fun house with funny mirrors and floors that wobble back and forth and strange sounds and weird stuff?
Ooh, like, whoa.
No, that wasn't quite what Dragon had done.
I took out all the furniture and put my mattress and my sofa cushions and all my pillows on the floor so we could have fun.
Whoa! Great idea, little blue dude.
Oh, looks like fun.
Maybe a bounce or two won't hurt. Uh-oh. Wow. Hey, that's nice. Oh, look out now.
It wasn't weird and spooky like some fall fair fun houses,
Whoa. Wow.
but it sure was fun, and that's all that really mattered. Later, Dragon and his friends had a big, yummy dinner made from all sorts of tasty fall foods like corn, yams, and tomatoes. They were all having so much fun, they didn't want their fall fair to end.
Excuse me.
Easy, easy.
So, is there anything else we can do? Well, there's one other thing. Sometimes at a fall fair, after dinner, there's square dancing. Yeah?
Square dancing?
Pretty simple. Just clap your hands and talk real fast, yeah? Sort of like this. So dance over there and turn around, then scratch your toes along the ground. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Point over here and point over there. Point your tail up in the air. You get it?
Shake your hips and then shout hey. Say hi-ho to the first fall day.
Find a partner and do-si-do. Jump and spin and yo-yo-yo.
Beaver had to admit Dragon's fall fair had been nothing like the other fall fairs he'd been to, and that's what made it better.
Fall fair hop. Smile and clap and strut to there.
Celebrate our first fall fair.
It was Dragon's very own special fall fair, and a great way to say goodbye to summer and welcome the fall. To the rescue, too. One day, Dragon went to Ostrich's store to buy a few things.
Hi, Ostrich.
Oh, no. Ah. Wow. Oh, no. Oh.
I'm all ready to pay for my soup, Ostrich.
Wow.
But Ostrich didn't hear him.
Hello, Ostrich?
Ostrich was reading her new superhero comic book, and it was very exciting. It was so exciting, she didn't even see Dragon. Dragon knew how much Ostrich loved her superhero comic books. So, he decided to read it along with her until she was finished.
Oh. See? And what a great adventure.
Oh, it sure was.
Dragon! I didn't notice you.
Well, hello. I was just waiting to pay for my soup.
Oh, well, sorry.
Ostrich explained that her favorite superhero had just gotten a sidekick, and they'd had a great adventure rescuing folks who needed rescuing.
What's a sidekick?
That's someone who helps the superhero rescue folks. The sidekick isn't quite a superhero, but he's very good at helping the superhero.
Sometimes you're a superhero. Would you like a sidekick to help you?
Ostrich thought that would be a very good thing.
Why don't I be your superhero sidekick?
Really? Oh, let's try. I am a superhero to the rescue!
And I am a superhero sidekick to do superhero sidekick stuff.
It wasn't quite right, but it was a start.
I'm gonna teach you how to be a great sidekick.
Dragon was very excited. He'd only just learned what a superhero sidekick was, and now he was going to be one. Sidekick shtick. Ostrich's favorite comic book superhero got a new sidekick to help her rescue folks. So Dragon decided he should be Superhero Ostrich's sidekick. Superheroes always wear special superhero costumes.
I'm a superhero to the rescue! Oh, let's see your new sidekick costume, Dragon.
I am a superhero sidekick to the rescue, too.
Dragon looked like a very good sidekick. Now it was time for him to learn how to help Superhero Ostrich rescue someone. Except there didn't seem to be anyone who needed rescuing right now.
I know. We'll practice rescuing a jar of pickles.
Ostrich put a jar of pickles on the floor.
Now, Superhero Ostrich and her sidekick will rescue the jar of pickles.
Dragon was very ready to rescue the pickles.
I am a superhero sidekick to the rescue, too. I rescued the pickles.
Dragon was very pleased with himself. Except
A sidekick only helps the superhero rescue the pickles? He doesn't rescue the pickles himself.
Oh.
Let's try again. Ready? I am a superhero to the rescue! Somebody needs rescuing. Who could it be?
The pickles, of course.
Oh, I knew it was the pickles that needed rescuing. I was just making it more exciting and superhero-like.
Okay. Now I get it.
I'm a superhero to the rescue!
I am a superhero sidekick to the rescue, too.
Somebody needs rescuing.
The pickles need rescuing.
I will now rescue the pickles. Ta-da! The pickles have been saved.
And I helped.
To the rescue!
who to rescue? Superhero Ostrich and her sidekick Dragon had practiced rescuing a jar of pickles, and now they were ready to rescue someone who really needed rescuing. But there didn't seem to be anyone out there who needed rescuing.
Maybe we should visit our friends and see if they need rescuing.
Good idea, Dragon. I am a superhero to the rescue!
I am a superhero sidekick to the rescue, too.
Oh, see anyone needing rescuing, Sidekick Dragon?
No, no.
Beaver was happily napping. Alligator didn't need rescuing.
No thanks, guys.
Oh, no thank you.
And Male Mouse was safe and sound.
Now what do we do?
We just have to wait.
Dragon decided to wait at home until someone needed rescuing. But while he waited, he practiced being a superhero sidekick, pretending that folks needed rescuing by Superhero Ostrich.
Look, Superhero Ostrich, someone over there needs rescuing. And look over there, someone else needs rescuing too.
He was very good at pointing and letting the superhero know who to rescue.
I am a very good superhero sidekick.
And that night, Dragon slept in his superhero sidekick costume, just in case he'd be needed. A good superhero sidekick is always ready. The Dynamic 2 to help you. Dragon practiced being a good sidekick to Superhero Ostrich and made sure he was always ready to help her rescue someone. The next morning, Dragon went to Ostrich's store, and the two waited for someone to need rescuing. Then, Ostrich had an idea.
Oh, do you need rescuing?
I don't think so. Ooh. Oh, maybe you need rescuing.
No, I'm afraid not.
Maybe there's someone out there who doesn't need to be rescued, but could use a little help.
Ostrich thought that was a very good idea.
There's always someone who can use a little help. I am Superhero Ostrich.
And Sidekick Dragon.
To the help you! We're Ostrich and Dragon. To the help you!
Hey, Ostrich, little blue dude. Don't need rescuing yet.
But could you use a little help?
I don't think so. I was just about to do some skateboarding. Oh. Where's my helmet? Well, actually, yes.
Oh,
I seem to have lost my helmet.
did you hear that, Dragon?
Yes, he lost his helmet.
You know what that means.
We're going to help him find it.
That's right, because we're Ostrich and Dragon to the help you! Oh, nothing here. Oh, not here.
Superhero Ostrich, that looks like Alligator's helmet.
You're right, Sidekick Dragon. It is. But it's a bit too high.
Here, Superhero Ostrich, climb on my back.
Dragons have very strong backs, and Ostrich climbed right up.
Aha! Superhero Ostrich has saved your helmet. And I couldn't have done it without my faithful sidekick Dragon.
Whoa, thanks, guys. You were a big help.
Ostrich and Dragon were very happy. They realized even if someone doesn't need to be rescued, they can always use a little help. And giving someone a little help is a very nice, heroic thing to do.
We're Ostrich and Dragon to the help you!
Flipping flapjacks. Early one day, Dragon was trying to decide what to have for breakfast.
I could have some tasty horseradish and cherry cereal. Or maybe some bananas and ketchup on toast. Ooh, I could have pancakes with syrup. I haven't had pancakes in a long time. I love pancakes.
Dragon was so excited about making pancakes,
I'm going to invite all my friends over for a big pancake feast.
so Dragon called his friends.
Oh my, pancakes? Sounds great. I love them.
Your pancakes sound wonderful, Dragon. I'm always up for pancakes.
Whoa, did you say pancakes, little blue dude? I'll be there.
Yeah. So will you come? Yeah. I'll call you again when breakfast is ready. Well, I'm not even sure if I like pancakes.
Now that he had 5 hungry tummies to fill, Dragon got to work.
Ooh. All I need is a nice batch of batter, and I'm all ready to cook pancakes for my friends.
It had been a long time since he'd made pancakes, so he decided to practice a little first. He heated his frying pan, put in a little butter, poured in a little bit of batter, and waited to see the little bubbles. That was the easy part.
Now I have to practice my pancake flipping.
Dragon slid his spatula under the pancake, lifted it up, and gave it a flip.
Oops. Uh-oh.
Wasn't quite what he meant to do. So, Dragon kept practicing his pancake flipping.
Ooh.
And because flipping pancakes is a lot trickier than it looks, he also got to practice peeling pancakes from his fridge,
Oh, my.
his walls, his kitchen chair,
Ooh.
and even
Ooh.
his baker's hat. Trickily sticky. Dragon invited all his friends over for a pancake breakfast, but he had to practice making pancakes first.
Oops. Uh-oh. Whoa.
Finally, he flipped a pancake so it landed back in the pan.
Yoo-hoo! I did it! Now that I know how to flip a pancake, I should practice pouring the syrup.
Syrup is very, very sticky.
Oop.
And pouring syrup can be very, very tricky.
Oops. Ooh.
Syrup is very sticky stuff.
Oh, my. Oh.
The syrup was so sticky, Dragon's hand was stuck to the jar.
Oh. I'll just wipe the syrup off on my napkin. Oops.
Yes, syrup is very sticky stuff.
I know. I'll use my foot.
Dragon was very glad he'd decided to practice his syrup pouring before his friends came over.
Pouring syrup is trickier and stickier than it looks. Oop.
Middle of the griddle.
Uh-oh.
After Dragon had practiced trickily flipping pancakes and pouring sticky syrup, he was finally ready to make a batch of pancakes for his friends.
Man, I'm hungry.
I would like,
Alligator, Mail Mouse, Ostrich and Beaver had been waiting a long time for their breakfast, and they were very hungry.
I'm not even sure if I like pancakes.
Dragon mixed together a great big bowl of batter.
This will be enough batter to make a lot of tasty pancakes. But how will I make lots of tasty pancakes with just one little frying pan?
Then he remembered.
Oh, I'll use my griddle.
Griddles are what folks use when they need to cook a lot of pancakes at once.
Now I'm finally ready to make breakfast for my friends.
Dragon needed to make lots of pancakes in lots of different sizes. Nice big pancakes for Dragon and Alligator.
Dainty coin-sized pancakes for Male Mouse. And regular-sized pancakes for Ostrich and Beaver.
There was only one problem.
Ooh, it's all mooshed together into one big pancake now. My spatula's too small to flip this.
Then, Dragon had a very good idea. He used his cookie cutters to make different-sized pancakes from his one big pancake.
Now it'll be easy to flip them.
Much to his surprise, Dragon's giant pancake was cooked just right.
Some of us want little pancakes. And some of us want big pancakes. And some of us want regular-sized pancakes. There, I'm all done. Ooh, and I have a very special pancake for you, too, Cat.
One size feeds all.
Us want little pancakes.
Dragon was all ready to have a big pancake breakfast with Alligator, Ostrich, Beaver, and Male Mouse.
Time to call everybody and tell them we're finally ready to eat our big pancake breakfast.
Hey, I'll be there in a flash, Blue Dude.
Since Dragon had taken so long practicing making pancakes and pouring the syrup, his friends were very, very hungry.
Dig in, everybody.
Everyone happily started eating, except Beaver.
No. Well, what's the matter, Beaver? Did I make you the wrong size pancakes? No, not the wrong size, no.
Are they too hot?
Or too cold?
That's real small.
No, not too hot, not too cold, no, no. Then why aren't you eating your pancakes? Well, never had them before. Don't know if I'll like them.
Dragon tried to explain to Beaver that the only way to find out if he liked pancakes was to try one.
What if I don't like them?
The others tried to show Beaver that the pancakes were very tasty.
Nope, 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 nope.
But that didn't work. Alligator tried pretending that a piece of pancake was an airplane flying into Beaver's mouth. But Beaver wasn't falling for that old trick.
No,
Beaver's friends thought it was too bad he didn't want to try the pancakes.
Trying new things is fun.
Yeah, like the first time I tried ice cream.
Or pickles.
No, chocolate.
Or more pickles. Guess it can't hurt.
No, no.
Yeah. That's sticky. These are good.
In fact, these are great. Hey, why didn't you tell me?
Soon, everyone finished their pancakes.
Whoa, awesome griddle cakes, little blue dude. Ugh, I could eat lots more.
Oh, me too.
I'd enjoy another serving, Dragon.
Gotta agree. More sounds like a good idea. Oh, yeah.
Dragon was glad he decided to treat his friends to a big pancake breakfast. And he was very glad they were all there to help him make the second batch.